Hey, now everybody loves to act mature, my brother, but deep down, we all have a list of my things that make us want to slap a printer. That kind of situation, you know what I mean? Not huge world problems, not politics, not society collapsing into a soup. No, I mean the little stuff. The group chat that never dies, the public bathroom hand dryer that screams at your hands and still leaves them wet, the QR code menu that requires a treasure map, the 4G signal that flips back and forth between 4 and 5, etc., and goes out every time you cross a corner or go over a hill, and the person talking during a movie like they were hired as a DVD commentary. These kind of situations, you know what I mean? Tonight, we are not solving the world. We're not going to do that here on It's Not Okay TV, but we are judging it category by category. Like two men with a microphone absolutely have no legal authority to do such things, but we here at It's Not Okay TV just don't give a fuck. So we're going to judge you anyway. Well, not you, but it. How you doing, my brother? I'm Joey Schitz. That there's Milo Giggles. Together we make Schitz and Giggles. Welcome to our podcast. How you doing, my brother?
Man, I am doing okay. Had a very long day. I'm very happy to be back here. Almost didn't make it, but we are here.
Almost didn't make it.
In time. I got here just in time. Usually I'm here an hour earlier before we go live, but today, not so much.
That's all right, man. I've been very busy getting things together and whatnot and organizing, and I think we're pretty good to go. So, hey, every once in a while, you're welcome to take your vacations. You got to do that every once in a while, don't you? I mean, if you don't take a vacation and ease up a little bit, then you just burn yourself out too quick, I think.
Yeah. We do need a vacation from time to time. Or a break. Just cut yourself from everything and just relax. Well, I had no signal on the phone.
Was that a bad thing or a good thing? See, I love being without signal sometimes.
A beautiful thing. I only had the internet, so only Wi-Fi, but that's it. Other than that, nothing.
Well, man, I listen. I did want to ask you something before we get into our podcast tonight. I had somebody asking me tonight, this weekend, could they do a podcast with us? Could they be a guest on our podcast? And I said absolutely not, because they spoke only Romanian.
Oh yeah, no.
And I said this is an English-speaking podcast, but they said, how about my partner? Would you be willing to do a podcast with him? Kind of situation. His name is David. He's a musician. His name's David. He's a musician, but he only speaks Romanian. So he was wondered if you might be interested in doing a podcast with him, or at least a special on our podcast for a half hour, and doing it in Romanian. I told him our group does not speak Romanian, and therefore it doesn't really work for us.
No.
I mean, maybe you would be interested in doing a video with him or something. I told him, I said, maybe I could talk Robert into doing like a 20-30 minute video where he could take it and share it out or something. Not a live podcast. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to run that by you. Think about it.
I mean, we can do that. We can do a video and post the video. Yeah, we can do that. But because on the video, you get subtitles, right?
Yeah.
After the video is posted, you get subtitles so anybody can watch it and understand what we're talking about in real time. But if we're going to do a live session and it's in Romanian, no.
Okay.
No, I don't think it's a good idea, a live session. But a video, I'm down.
I told them no for the live session anyhow. Yeah. But man, let me ask you something. Group chats that never shut up. You know, kind of like the people over in our chat. They just never shut up. They're always going. I mean, look, I asked a question and it's already long gone over here. You know, oh no, it's a Womps Lelo Joey. He's laughing at me instead of saying, okay, I'll give you my help. Cena's like, wow, you guys make an entrance like a movie intro. Cena's too cool, man. She's too cool, man. So a group chat that never shuts up, man. A group chat starts as a useful way to organize something, really, right? You know, and then it slowly becomes kind of a hostage situation. They end up talking, and then you want to devote yourself to the chat, and then you end up losing your place. I'm speaking podcast primarily right now. You lose your place. You end up digressing, not covering what you need to do. Or group chats like in Vinay's, for instance, in her What's Up chat. You start getting all the memes. You start getting this. You start getting that. You get pulled in different directions. You know what I mean? Yep. So it's usually friends, family, coworkers, you know, or one person who only sends thumbs up kind of emojis, and one person who replies to everything, you know. But that's like 6 or 7 hours too late, right? I mean, it always happens like that. But what do you think?
And anytime you've got a group with 3 or more people,
Yeah.
that and you need to plan one simple thing. Nowadays, it immediately starts a group chat. Immediately. Immediately. If you have to plan, I don't know, a barbecue, okay, who's invited? That, and that. Okay, group chat on WhatsApp. so we can talk, and immediately that group chat turns into, I don't know, a 500 message lineup that you have to go through for half an hour. You just stay there and read.
Right. So
Yeah.
I would ask the people over in chat to tell us, should leaving a group chat be considered rude or an act of personal freedom? Which one do you think leaving a group chat is? I mean, for me, I see it both times, both ways. It depends on the situation.
Depends. I mean, we had a group chat. It was just a small group chat, like 5 people, 4 people in it, and we actually renamed that group chat. Instead of deleting that group chat and creating a whole new group chat, we just renamed it, rebranded, and used it for the next occasion, right? It was for Greece. We already had a group chat with the people that we went to Greece. We just renamed it Greece 2026 and move forward with it. But if you have a group chat, let's say barbecue September the 12th, after the 12th of September, you delete that group chat. That group chat doesn't exist anymore. Its purpose has been served.
It's been served, right? Yeah,
Yes.
I tend to agree with you. That's what I mean. I see both sides of that, right? It's rude at one point, but at the same time, until a point, it's personal freedom after a point. Icebreaker, getting back to what we were saying, as an idea, it might be fun to speak in a different language and have us interpret what you're saying to each other with us not speaking the language at all. Yeah, like a guessing go. That's a
that would
point.
be something interesting.
Joey the Steely Patriot, Milo the Greek god. Man, he really likes you, man. You are a god in his eyes, man. Hey, Benay, Katarina, Sina, Mihai, Jorka, Echo, Tara. Basically, you guys are, I'm a patriot. He's a god. What are you guys? I don't know. Ches, you need to be a little bit more specific about them. I'm just trying to say, hey, Ches for president. And we got Renee over here saying, Joey, if you leave my group chat, it's definitely rude.
well, Renee, your group chat is different. It doesn't serve a occasion. It's for life.
Yeah, man, I would not leave that group chat anyhow. I came real close once. I came real close to leaving Vinay's chat one time. I think it had to do with the Maddie situation.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, that at that point when you guys had a discussion on the chat.
Yeah, but it wasn't because Maddie. It wasn't because Maddie was there. It's just because I didn't want to be considered the dick in the group, and I know how I can be. I know how my mouth can be, and I know that I can really get obnoxious sometimes. Sort of like Shane. I can get like a Shane. You know what I mean? But in a much nastier way. So I didn't want that to happen. But she convinced me to stay. God bless Vinay. God bless her. She's a sweetheart. Vinay, group chat is kind of our roots, Icebringer says. Yeah, so it is. I mean, I'm with the group chats. I don't think it's so bad. But how about public bathroom hand dryers? Dryers. Yeah. The wall machines that are screaming at you when every time you hear, they pretend to dry your hands, but mostly they just rearrange the water on your hands. You don't, right? They don't. I walk out there wiping my pants anyway, even after those things. The dryer, everyone waiting behind you, and your pants, which become the emergency towel, which every time happens to me. What about you,
man? The thing about those machines, I hate them. I don't like them. It doesn't matter if it's the one that you dip your hands inside or if it's the one that you just hold your hands under it. I hate them. I don't like them. First of all, they're very noisy. It's like you have a jet plane right next to you trying to take off. And I would prefer a paper towel over those machines anytime, any day. First of all, those ones that you have to dip your hands inside, to blow your hands, man, I cannot imagine how many germs are in those machines.
Oh man, don't worry about that. I come from the day where that one that had the towel that loops down. Have you ever seen those like that? And you just use the towel and the towel rolls up and you just use the towel. Man, I come from those days, bro. Can you imagine? It's not like there's some little gremlin up there freaking cleaning that shit as it goes up top. It's just circling back around. You're getting the same bacteria, but I use those all over all the time.
No, are they really like that?
Of course. What do you think they are? You think there's an infinite amount of dry towel up there? Not the ones you pull down and go.
No, the towel ones that goes inside.
What do you think it is? It's just a wheel up there. It's just going around and around and around. What do you think's happening up top there?
Well, in my defense, I believe that you had a cylinder right here with a clean towel and a cylinder here with the wet towel. And you take from the top the clean one, you dry your hands, and it goes on the used cylinder. And when the big cylinder from up top with the clean towels are done, they just switch them. Bring new ones.
No, man. They just rotate around like this. They have a chance to dry. As they go up, they just dry so they're not wet when they come back around.
No.
Man.
No. Now I cannot use one of those machines anymore. And I really like them. I said, man, this is better than the blowing machine.
Dude, I think you're messing with me, man. I think you're messing with me. They have their own little compartment to go in, huh?
Yeah, I actually believe there was 2 cylinders. One for the clean one and one for the used one. And they just roll around.
Yeah, no, man. It's they just go around and around, man.
Oh,
Shane says, "Oh, there's Shane. Look at speaking of Shane. Hi, watching from work.
Shane, how you doing?
Long time no see, man. I was just speaking about you. Yeah, apparently, those hand dryers spread more bacteria than just the paper towel. Yeah, Ches, I read the same thing that they actually blow the bacteria around. They're actually worse for you because you touch the button. Well, a lot of them have that just underneath the hand thing right now.
But, the sensor.
Yeah. But, it doesn't really matter because 9 out of 10 times you got to touch the bathroom door or the sinks on the bathroom anyway to shut the sink off or to open the bathroom door unless you use your shirt or something to do so.
Yeah, but they say that on those shiny surfaces, the bacteria don't stay. Like the door handle. Now, I don't know if I believe them, but it makes me feel better.
Yeah, man. Let's see what Katarina has to say. No, those towels rolling around are so gross. Saw it in once, and it was more dirty than any other parts of the bathroom. Yeah, man. They're horrible. Those things are horrible. They really are. I can't believe you thought they had a separate cylinder. Dude.
I really did. I really did.
Now I know why you and Echo Drift get along so well. Dude. Tara, I think I saw some sort of experiment on Mythbusters. I vaguely remember the episode, but it confirmed that the blowers were not good. Yes, I didn't see it on Mythbusters, but I read the same thing.
It's cheaper. It's cheaper for them to use blowers instead of paper towels. So, yeah, that's why you see them everywhere.
Shane says he watches most of our shows, brother. He just keeps his big, stupid mouth shut mostly. Shane, there's no problem with your big stupid mouth, man. You can open your big stupid mouth. That's your saying, not mine. By all means, you're welcome to say it. What you can't say is go fuck off, Joey, because that's my saying to Maddie. Go fuck off, Maddie. You can't steal my saying. That's the problem there. So I'm just trying to say, but no.
Speaking of Echo Drift.
Speaking of Echo Drift, hey,
how you doing, Echo Drift?
How you doing? Hey, my brother. So are hand dryers useful or just loud noises? They're just useless, right?
Useless and the cheap way of replacing paper towels.
No, pretty cool. Man, I'll tell you what. By the way, did I tell you I did some?
You can do it. I know you can.
I just watched everybody go from 14 to 1.
Me too. Jesus.
I said, "Man, that was a mass exodus. That was like Noah leaving for flood time right there. We're out of here." Jesus. Man, I spent a lot of time on our trivia tonight, by the way. We have a really special trivia coming up here tonight. Now, I do recognize there's going to be some bugs in it for all you people, and I do recognize it'll probably be easy cheating. I do recognize all that, right? I do recognize. So I'm going to ask you to be on your best behavior. Don't cheat. Do it by memory, because I haven't had a chance to make this cheat proof. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. So, yeah, yeah. Vinay. I can't do it, man. My fingers are too screwed up. I can't do that hard thing. So, how about the QR code menus, man? You know those menus you get at the restaurants now, where they don't even give you a menu. They tell you to pick out your phone, and they tell you to scan it, and there's our menu. The restaurant menus that no longer exist, basically, in your hand, because apparently paper has been banished, and the left has said, "Hey, this is not okay to do." So, restaurants, customers, phones, bad Wi-Fi, and people trying to order soup with 8% battery. And I'm really tired of the fucking comedy this motherfucker tries to put my way. I'm really tired of it. I'm tired of it. I can't handle it because I fall for it every time. Every goddamn time I fall for it, brother. Anyway, why do you think it happens? I'm not doing it no more.
But usually it happens every time you're hungry. You're hungry and you can't wait to pick up a menu and tell the waiter, bring me the steak and a beer, and I'm good for it. But no, the moment you sit down at the restaurant, you wait for the waiter to bring you the menu, and after 5 minutes of waiting, he shows up. Can I take your order? And you go like, yeah, give me a menu. And he points, look at there, on the corner of the table, a small QR code. Scan that. But
Yeah.
What if my camera doesn't work? What if my battery is my phone is dead? I have no battery.
Then you have to go for their old standard backup. Give me a cheeseburger or something.
Yeah, and they say we don't have cheeseburgers. We don't serve cheeseburgers. Well, bring me a menu. That's the menu on the table, the QR code. Hey, what do you do in that situation?
Well, I don't know. But the question I want the chat people to answer, and you too, my brother, is: Are QR codes menus? Are they modern? Are they useful? Or should restaurants just give us back the laminated sticky books? Now, I'll tell you what, laminated sticky books has a whole different meaning to me.
Yeah.
It's not a menu. It's
it's something else.
It's something else, but I just want to tell you.
Man, I would go, I like the QR codes. I like them. They're convenient. They're easy to use as long as you have a battery. And the menu, I mean, you are limitless. You can make the menu look so beautiful with the QR codes. You see all the pictures of everything you want to eat. You see everything about the restaurant. So I am 100% for the QR codes. But just in case my battery is dead or I don't have internet for some reason, you need to have the paper menu to bring it to me. Or you need to know the whole menu from your head.
I'm about to have a fight with Vinay because the balls on her. She's a woman and she's got balls the size of freaking Samson.
That means that I'm right. They are 2 cylinders.
She says that I am wrong on that one. But first of all, I've been around longer than Google, and she's going to take Google's answer over mine. But she does say, she goes further to say this: when you pull down a fresh section of cloth to dry your hands, the mechanical gears inside do 2 things simultaneously. They roll the previous person's used cloth up and away into a dirty chamber.
Yes.
They roll a brand new untouched section down from the clean chamber because the dirty fabric is immediately rolled backwards and trapped on a separate spool.
Yes.
The clean and dirty sections never touch.
Yes, that's the cylinders that I was talking about. Ooh, I love those machines. They are beautiful. But to have your back, my brother, back in the day when you were doing those paper towels,
I
believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you. It was just one towel.
It was one towel that went around, bro, man. I don't give a fuck what Google says. I don't give a fuck. It was one towel that went around. And let me tell you something more than that. But A, you have screwed yourself out of any towage. Any towage. You are more than welcome to you are more than welcome to disagree with me, but you can never prove me wrong. Not here. Not here. You must take that. That's what that's like fighting with your wife or something. You know what I mean? In public. You don't do that. You agree in public, and then you take it to the side. She could have easily said, Joey, you is right. Joey isn't 3,000. And then later on in the private what's up? She could have said my brother. You is wrong. But she didn't do that. She did that out here in public. So therefore, she gets no toes tonight. I'm sticking with it. That's my story. I'm sticking with it. So yeah, let me see what else she has to say though, because I'm a fair person. They roll a brand new untouched section from the clean chamber because the dirty fabric is immediately rolled backwards and trapped on a separate spool. The clean, dirty sections never touch. Hey, Kashmir, glad to have you join us. Katarina, I have one cafe where there is a menu only next to cash register on the desk. So only the one menu. Rest is with the QR codes. It is good to have access when that menu is nicely done. I agree with you. I think it's good to have both of them. The QR codes are a good thing. I've used them before.
Yeah, me too. I just used them this weekend. No, weekend. When did I pick you up from Cluj?
2 weeks ago. Oh no, last week. No. This week. You picked me up from Cluj on Wednesday.
Wednesday. The last time I used the QR code for the menu.
Yeah. So I like QR codes. I don't see why it should be one or the other. Older folk prefer the menus to think. Exactly, Ches. That's what I'm saying. I think they should provide both. Now you don't have to get 30 different menus, right? Like they used to for every table. But at least have 4 or 5 on hand for the older folk or for the people who don't have a phone. Have 4 or 5 on hand. I agree right there. So everybody's saying hello to each other. We're going to get rid of that. We're not going to say anything about that. But that place, the QR takes food, which is tragic. What? But that place's QR code takes you to menu on Facebook, which is tragic.
No, not on Facebook. Not on Facebook. It should be online. A web page, something that the restaurant's web page, not Facebook.
Renee has pink boxing gloves. She wants to spar with, bro.
Well,
she says Milo is right. She's taking it another level. Yes. Milo is right.
Yes.
Buh. Renee, are you really that mad I didn't make it to the show last night? Come on. Why you got to be so mean? Oh. You is vicious. Vianney was right about you. She was just absolutely right about you. So I'm just trying to say. Icebringer, I'm old school. Give me a physical menu, please. I'm with you. I saw the roll towel like Joey saw. It was dripping wet even after rolling it around with visible dirt. I'm telling you, Katarina, right? That's how it used to be.
Yeah, I'm not saying they don't exist, but the ones that I use, that's how I believed they worked, and apparently that's how they work.
Good evening, Sora. Glad to have you join us.
Sora.
How about the people who talk during movies, brother? Someone treats the movies like a live group project. They narrate everything. And they just talk about everything. You hear them in 2-3 rows down, right? You're watching a movie, the talker, they're confusing a friend, and everyone silently planning prison level revenges on them. Like you're sitting there quietly, you don't know whether you should say something, you want to throw some popcorn at them or kick them in the back of the head, depending how far your seat is. You want to do all these tragic things to that person, and they don't even realize it. But what do you think about that talking in the movies? I mean, do you think it's like as long as they whisper, it's okay, or?
Man, in cinemas, for example, I think whispering is acceptable as long as you have something to ask the person next to you. It's okay. But you do have those people, that during a scene, it changes to a new scene, and you hear somebody, who's that? What's he gonna do? What's that all about? Man, just wait. Wait for the movie. The movie is going to tell you who that is, what he's going to do. You're going to see, Stop talking. No. Talking in cinemas, no. Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. I agree with you. I hate talking in the cinemas, man. I even shush my kid when he tries to talk. Daddy, what about this part? I shush. You should have paid attention.
Yeah, shush. You're destroying my movie and everybody else's.
Yeah, I don't like it. Hey, Joey, I'd stand with you against these ladies, but you were with me against Vinay the entire time until she won. Joey the Judas.
Oh.
And Milo the magnanimous moralist.
I don't even know what button to hit.
Don't even know what that means, do you? But it's a
But you know what? I'm gonna hit all of them.
When you don't know what to do, just hit them all, my brother. But he called you magnanimous. Magnanimous.
It's not the magnificent. The
It's
magnificent.
fuck it. I can't do it. It's too much.
It's the best.
Yeah, it's too much, man. It's people too much. It's people too. People on the phone talking loud. I feel like I want to just turn and knock them out. We're coming up on that one, Cena.
Yeah,
we're coming up on that one.
We're gonna
That
get
one's coming up with the public speaking on the speakerphone. Man, I just spit all over myself. That was nasty. But hey, how about 12 pieces of silver? Man, listen, hey, we got a special coming up July 16th, bro.
Oh, yes, we do.
Have you
Yes,
gotten
we
any
do.
closer to your superhuman powers?
I'm as close as I was last time.
Me too. I'm that close too, which is not close at all. But I have to keep reminding you, man. I have to keep reminding you because the time's clicking by. We only have like 8 days or 9 days to prepare for it.
Yeah. You do have a point if you put it this way.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's coming here quick. There ain't no joke about that. Man, how about what? How about people who park like real penises, like dorks, whale penises, a dork?
Man, I have a big problem with that.
Don't you?
Huge problem.
I have two different sets of cards. I have two different sets of cards. Go ahead. You want to get it off that chest?
Yes, I have to. You have to take in consideration that those people that park like that actually get out of the car, look at the car, and say, "Oh yeah, that's good."
It's okay.
Yeah,
you know they do.
Yeah.
You know they do. Or the ones that you see jumping out, running out, getting something in there parked in the handicap zone. Those guys.
I actually saw one of those guys today. So I had to stop at the mall to buy a bag of tobacco, right? And a guy with a huge truck, you know, those GMCs and those
yeah. The big pickup trucks.
Yeah. One of those. Beautiful car. I have to say. And he parked right in front of the mall on a handicapped spot. And as I was walking out of the mall, I look at the car and I said to myself, look at that handicapped. Look at that handicapped. Parking in the handicap zone. And as I walked closer, he had the sticker on the windshield. He was really handicapped.
Yeah.
I was like, but impossible.
Yeah. No, he's not. Probably his mother is or something. He uses his mother's car or his wife's car or something. And it's probably something like that. Somebody in his family is probably handicapped. He uses the car, so he has the handicap sticker.
I saw the driver. I saw the passengers. None of them were handicapped. None of them. They had all their limbs. They walked. They talked.
Well, you know, there's other kinds of handicapped. You know, you got handicapped like Shane, handicapped like Vinay. I mean,
Jesus.
We call him here handicapot, but you know, there's still handicapped. I mean, it doesn't just because your legs don't work. I'm sorry. I mean, did I say Vinay? That slipped. I meant to say Shane. I meant to say Shane and Icebringer, but I don't know why Vinay got into my brain.
But can you really do that? Use somebody else's sticker on your car if you're driving them?
Well, yeah. Like if you're married, why not? If you're married, why not? Right? It's your car, your wife's car. You're driving your wife's car. Why can't you use your wife's car?
You can use
it's not you that's handicapped. It's the car that's being marked. Okay.
Yeah, it's the mark, but it's the spot is for handicap. You're not handicapped. You're just driving a person's handicapped vehicle, right?
Yeah. You know what? I think Ches doesn't have the balls to say that to my face, though. He'll sit there and chat and say that shit, but he ain't got no kind of he's gonna let a one bald guy sit here and just push him around like that. This guy. Look at him. Look, do you see what he has to say? Handicap like Joey the turncoat. Called me a turncoat, bro.
Chaz?
Call me a turncoat, bro.
Click the link.
Pussy. So Man, I have these cards. I have these cards that I ordered. These cards. One of them says like you park like an idiot, so forth, so on.
Yeah.
One of them looks like a $20 bill that I put in their window. So they walk over and they go to grab the $20 bill on the other side. When they grab it, they're like, "Oh!" And then when they grab it, it says you park like an asshole on the back.
Yeah.
And
I love those ones. I want some of them because
I have a bunch of those cards that I take and I write them on people and I stick them on their cars under their windshields or in their window doors when I see them. I got caught leaving a couple. It's a little embarrassing when you get caught. What are you doing by my car? I'm telling you, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
But most of them don't fight back because there's the proof. If they fight back, I usually do that for the people that park in a handicap, right? If they fight back, well, then there's their proof they're not handicapped anymore, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so look at I got it. A Joeyism is 800
minus.
I'm sorry, minus. My eyes are not okay. Minus 800. And you guys are brutal. I mean, body parts Milo, one person's okay. Enjoy. Kashmir's going running. She wanted me to let you know she's not on here because she had to go running. Oh, actually, she's taking her phone. She's actually on. See, that's my girl, man. She's got our podcast going full blast on her phone, going down the street. She'll be running with it in her hand like this. Imagine trying to type it like this.
But you see, I told her that running is the worst exercise that she can do.
Why?
Well, it's bad for your joints.
Yeah, it is bad for your joints.
It's good as cardio. It's good, but at the same time, it's gonna kill your joints in years of practice.
Oh, it's possible. It's possible, right? I mean, let me catch someone putting those notes on my card. They're gonna have a bad day. Icebreaker, you're such a tough guy, ain't you?
Man, Icebreaker, did you find your car?
Yes, he did. I meant to tell you, he found his car, man. It came back 3 days later, bro.
3 days later. Who took it?
Am I wrong? Am I wrong with that, Icebreaker? You got it back like 3 days later, didn't you? Did I see that wrong or what in the chat? I saw him drop the thing. Oh, my car made it back. Yeah, man. How about these password rules from hell? The ones that you go to sign up for, and you think you got to do a 4, 5, 6, 7 thing password, and you all have your password set out. You know what you want to put in there, and then it tells you need one of those barcodes, or you need like a this and that. You need a number, a lowercase, uppercase. You need a symbol. How about those ones?
Oh shit, Joey.
What? Oh. You could have given me a warning, my brother. That's 1 X against you, bro. How you doing, Chaz?
How's it, guys? I'm good, man. And you?
Yeah, pretty good. You're still a pussy, though. Because you're sitting fucking 7,000 miles away, being all like that, all tough and shit, calling me a freaking turncoat and stuff. Right now,
It's not my fault. The slave boats brought me back to Africa.
Oh, fine. You want to be like that? I'm coming to you then. I'm going to come to you then. I'm going to have to bring Renee's shirt. I'm going to have to bring Renee's shirt personally because she's going to kick your ass. So that's just how it's going to be.
Fine. That's
how can that be?
Anyway, I'm gonna duck out. I just wanted to say hi.
It's good to see you, Chad.
Cheers, guys.
Joey,
you
you're on mute. Ciao. Joey, you're on mute again.
I said that was cool, man. That was cool. He jumped up just to say, "Yeah, I ain't afraid of you, Joey. I ain't afraid of you. Get on in here." Bravo, man. Bravo for him. Yeah, that's Ches. For anybody just joining us, he's a good guy. I like Ches a lot. I enjoy that. He's actually, I don't know how he found us. Do you know how he found us, by the way? Yeah, Ches. How did he come to us? Did he come through Vinay?
No, not through Vinay.
He didn't come through Vinay, right?
Yes. Did we appear on your YouTube by accident? And that's how you found us?
On YouTube? Oh, by accident, right? It was by accident or something, said, right?
By accident. Yeah, we appeared a short or a video.
But what are the odds of that, man? Him being from South Africa and we appeared by accident.
It's not really by accident because we have a lot of people from Africa, from South Africa, watching our show. Probably that's why YouTube pushed it a little bit more on South Africa. Probably.
Right. Right. Well, man, so let us get back to the passwords, man. What do you think about that? You know, what do you think about them asking for the extra long passwords and stuff? I mean, how many of you guys really remember your passwords when they ask for the symbol, the number, and the? I mean, because we don't have that 155 guy plus 3 symbolized thing in our brains, right? So we're making shit up at the go because they're asking us for it. But 99% of us don't write that password down and forget it. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, man. But this really started happening a couple of years ago, right? Because back in the day when I started using the internet and started making accounts and creating passwords, it was so easy. I had a password for everything. It was a 5-digit password. That's it. No capital letters, no dots, no nothing. Simple. But in a way, it's better this way. It's more safe. But
it's safer.
It's safer. But at the same time, when you try to create an account somewhere and it says you must create a password and it must be at least 8 digits long. You put an 8-digit long password, it says, you must use a capital letter. After you put that, you must use something else. You put that, you must add something else as well. But come on. It's like the code for the nuclear program. It's too much. And like you said, it's too much to remember. And you cannot use the same password for everything because that's not safe either. So you have to create new passwords and then you forget them and then you have to redo them and then you forget them again and then you have to redo them again.
Asha.
It's too much.
There's Chez's answer, by the way.
Asha. On Ronaldo's channel.
I think I started on Ronaldo's. From there, I went to Mark. From there, I went to Pete's. And on the same day, I found you. So we're the ass end of everybody. Yeah. So we're the ass end. You know, but that's okay. At least we're an end. We're an end to the means, my brother. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, Vinay and Katarina having a thing over here. I'll do it for 50 pieces of silver. Oh my God, they're having a thing. What are they going to do? What's she going to do for 50 things? I have app passwords. They can generate stuff. Wait a minute. I missed the part that Vinay is going to do for 50 freaking things of silver. Oh, we got double S in the room.
Hey, Pizzuaya.
Boom. We got double S in the room. We had a good show with Pete today, by the way. Had a good show with Pete, man. I don't like taking his links, anymore because, I know that I digress. I digress a lot. And I know that I tend to talk a lot, so, and poor Pete, I feel for him because he starts talking about, I don't know, daffodils and dildos, he starts talking about stuff like that. And then I'm over here talking about, rifles and meat below sandwiches. It is like 2 totally different conversations happening half the time. And I feel very bad for him. So I don't take his links, but today he got into the patriotism kind of link. So I had to jump in there because, as you know, it was America's 250th birthday. This weekend, and he was doing a show about patriotism and things like that over at the Upper Room, and man, it was kind of interesting, and I got to tell you, I enjoyed it very much with the patriotism, and we have a lot of ideas for some shows to do when it comes down to talking about this kind of stuff on a serious end. So we will do that. So thanks for having me on there, Pete. For 100, I'll bring the pink boxing gloves. Pete says, I just came back from a date. Well, it must have been a pretty shitty date, Pete, because it didn't last that long, dude. What'd you do? Diss her or what? What happened? Was it a good date? Bad date? How was he? Was he a good guy or not?
The date usually goes overnight, right?
Yeah. It usually goes overnight, When A does not include personal checks, let me see. Joey says, Joey, you are too good looking to be an ass end of anything. But Milo on the other end. Now, and here I just picked on poor Pete. Man. Now I feel bad, bro. Now what a handsome devil that guy is. Do you see when he gets on his podcast that glow he has? It's basically the light shining off his head, but still the glow. You see the glow, right? He's got this glow about him that's wonderful. So, and how is that, Pete? So, I mean, they're going on and on about with each other. And bottom line, Pete the man, yeah, it was a good show. It was good with you on with you on Joey.
With you on Joey.
So it was genuinely interesting. What can I tell you? Yeah. Let me see. Pete's like, Pete, did he let you wear his Letterman jacket and tell you you're pretty? Oh, you see, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Boy, Pete, let's get Ches up on your show and teach him a lesson or something. Let's teach Ches a lesson. This guy needs to be taught a lesson a little bit. Man, how about people who stand too close in line? These people that when you're at the grocery line, you're at a movie ticket, or you're somewhere and they're standing literally right on top of you. You turn around, your elbow hits them, and you feel the need to say, I'm sorry, when really they should be sorry for standing so close that your elbow hit them. Should line creepers be publicly shamed or gently pushed backwards? What do you think should happen with these guys?
Man, from my experience, this usually happens in supermarkets, right? That's one of the reasons why I love the self-checkout machine, because you don't get these situations. In airports, when you're waiting in line, or pharmacies, even ATMs, right? Especially ATMs, it's like they're trying to see your PIN code or something, And I think the best thing to do is just tell them, man, give me some personal space. But the problem is that every time you feel somebody right behind you and you try to take a step forward, they take a step forward as well. So they're right back on you. But I think it's a lack of respect. Give me my personal space a little bit. You're not going to get anywhere faster because you're standing so close behind me. You're not getting there faster. You're going to get there in the same time. Might as well just, a little bit of space. Come on.
Man, I can't stand it. I can't stand it when they're sitting so close to me. I had a thing happen. It didn't have to do with the close line thing. I had a thing happen to me in the hospital recently when I was ready to go. I was sitting there. I had been in this hospital room for 2 weeks. This guy comes in the night before, right? Okay. Long story short, I'm talking to, I forgot who it was. I think you or somebody. I was talking to somebody. You, right? I was talking to you. And this guy started bitching at me. What are you in the room by yourself? There's 3 of us here. And I told him to be quiet, mind his own business. I'm on a video phone, basically, right? And then I started to feel a little bad about it. But then I realized I'm probably older than that guy by about 2 or 3 years. Now, whatever happened to that whole respect your elders thing, or whatever happened to shut your mouth unless it's a problem? I mean, I started thinking, in my brain, I'm still 35 years old, right?
Yeah.
But I forget that I'm 58 going on 59, and that a lot of these people are younger than me, giving me a hard time. Now, I never thought about giving older people a hard time, even if I was dead right and they were dead wrong. I was always the guy who backed off, or always said sorry, or just left it alone, or walked away, or made my way around it. I never gave somebody older than me a hard time.
Yeah, but the thing about the situation with your roommate in the hospital was the fact that he was speaking on the phone as well.
Yes,
he was telling you to be quiet while he was speaking on the phone as well. The problem with him, because he even said, put the phone on your ear. Why
he did.
Should I? Yeah, why should you put your phone? You're on a video call. He's not.
Yeah.
You were both talking at the same time. So he was doing the same action as you, but he was telling you to be quiet. Hey.
Yeah, man. I don't know what to say. Katarina, I mean, that just bothered me. Tara says, I hate when they stand too close or bump into me, right, Tara? I mean, there's no reason for them to bump into you, man. Personal space is personal space. I mean, oh no, I hate that. I sometimes turn around and look them dead in the eyes, poker face included. I don't think you have a poker face, Katarina, until they back down. Until they back down. Listen, look at this one. Look at this one. Until they back down.
She's gonna get the boxing gloves as well.
Yeah. So Vinay says, I hate it. I'll hit them with intention with my elbow if they stand too close. Vinay, you and I do the same thing. I intentionally turn around and hit him with my elbow and then apologize for it. Look at the glow guy is here. Glow man is here.
Oh, glow man. Oh,
I didn't say gonad. I didn't say you're a gonad. I said you're the glow guy.
Okay, I can understand the glow guy, gonad. I see, whoever gets the confusion. I get it.
Yeah.
How you guys doing? What the
We're
hell's
doing
going on?
A-okay, Pete. How about yourself?
You guys
Thanks
good?
for joining us.
Cool. I'm glad you are back moonwalking. Thank you so much.
I'm
Milo,
not
what's going on
moonwalking
with
so
that
much as
time?
stumbling, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. But
Okay.
you know, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Pete. I'm
Go ahead,
doing the
big
chat
dog.
over here, but and it's getting I'm getting behind on the chat. But I got to ask you a question because you asked me. You said something really freaky on your show today when I came out. You said, you know, man, I need to do a show about your one nut.
Yes. Is that freaky? I
Did
want
you
to
not
do a one.
Did you or
Finish the
did you not
question.
say that?
Finish. Did I or did I not ask you if I want to do a one nut show?
Yes, you did. Did you
Is
or
that
did you
your
not?
question?
Yeah.
Yes. Can we do a one nut show? Nothing. Can we call it one? No, nothing.
One
We
nut
got
show,
one.
it should be okay.
You know.
And then then Maddie comes up with a great idea. You should make a shirt. One nut okay TV.
It's not okay.
Icebringer says they're probably thinking the same about. I got to catch up on this chat 1 second, Pete, and then we'll catch up with you. They're probably thinking the same about you, all being so close to them. Sometimes we just got to get stuck. Katarina, those hitting with carts are as much. Yeah. I don't like those ones running up on my things. And Tara, she's over here saying I never get close to people in line. Well, you shouldn't. If COVID didn't teach you anything, it's to stay the freak away from people in line. Respect your elders out the window. I think when younger generations leaned out how bad we fucked them over for ourselves, learned how bad we fucked them over for ourselves. Man, it's true. It's true. And Renee, yeah, I freaked out on a lady one day after she hit my heel with the troll. Man, that shit hurts, man. That ain't no joke, man, when they run over your heels. Agree. Even to this day, I'll never let this older person crap, even if they're an arse. It's okay to say ass here, man. It's okay to say ass, dude. It feels right because yeah. It feels wrong, and it's just not worth it most of the times. You lose the way. Let me see. Ches is calling Katarina a gangster. Tara is over here. Let me see. Saying some guy was practically breathing down my neck, and I turned around and gave him the dirtiest look. It depends on the type of neck you have, Tara. If you have one of them sexy long necks, I would have been breathing down it too if it were like a giraffe neck or something. I mean, you can't really blame the man.
When you got neck real estate, nobody gives you shit.
Nobody, something. I mean, too bad. I mean, just too bad. I've got personal experience from Zaboka Keeper. Polish stare is real, and the Polish stare is real, and I let her shortchange me because of it. Hey, so apparently she does have a poker face, Katarina. Pete, I'm all caught up with the chat, man. What else you got to say, my brother? And no, I didn't call you my Nilla. I did not call you my Nilla because you is not my Nilla. And I got to tell you something else. You really, really, really hurt Milo's feelings the other day.
Oh, what did I do? Let's back that up.
You really did, bro. I'm just letting you know you hurt his feelings.
What's going on, big dog? I know. Look, I might have mentioned something about you being all orange and all looking good and healthy and shit a couple of days ago. Because I know you and I were hanging out. We were hanging out once. My man's over here had his elbows all fucked up and he couldn't moonwalk. And you were holding up the show, and I was trying to, make sure that you're the man. You were supported, and whilst my man couldn't do the whole moonwalk trick. And I did say some other things, but what did I say?
I have no idea.
Yeah, what happened, Milo? Why did he hurt your feelings? Why did he offend you, Milo?
I have no idea. I just went with you.
You would not give him the same permissions you gave to me, the executive authority.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's what. That makes sense.
That's racist bullshit right there, Pete. I don't blame you for not giving him the authority. For him to be upset and not having that authority, that is bullshit, isn't it?
Yeah, and I just got this beautiful 10, so I can use it.
All right, you know what?
Nothing.
With that context, now that I know that, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong, right? I put a lot of effort standing in the sun, changing colors.
Nah, man. It's all good. It's all good. It's an
You know what?
authority I won't use anyway, man. You know what? I'm stuck with that authority. Does anybody know where authority comes from?
Oh, it's Greek. No, it's
No. That would be authority. I'm asking when somebody says, I don't like your authority, I don't like authority, where did they get that from? Come on. You're a movie player. You're a television player, Pete. You should know this.
It comes from those who do not obey those Cartman's
South Park.
authority.
South Park. South Park,
Shit,
the TV series. That's what they say all the time. I don't agree with authority. Yeah. That's what it is, man. So and that stuck on me forever. They're picking on Katarina for some reason.
What's going on over here?
They're picking on Katarina, but you know what? I'm going to let her deal with it herself. She doesn't come in. She has been dissing us lately, so I'm going to let her deal with it herself.
She shall.
Right? Pete, what's going on, my brother? Talk to me.
Oh, look, here's what's what. Look, I think there is globally, if we're going to talk globally, I think there's a time here now in our existence globally where there's a renewed appreciation for these United States. You know, there's a love for it. And I don't want to be all political. I don't think this is political. I'm thinking this is human. Just the sheer size of the bagels in fucking New York. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can.
Oh, it's acceptable, and it's not okay to be.
Dude, the Japanese are realizing. Oh shit! These are the proportions.
Did you just Pearl Harbor me or something? What the fuck you mean Japanese?
Ah, yes, I did. I Pearl Harbor.
This is our Independence Day. You're talking Japan, man. What's up with you?
I dropped so many happy packets on your harbor.
Man, I do not think that America is synonymous with anything good at this point in time. We used to be, but I just don't think we are anymore.
Man, what are you talking about? People on the news say America is on the best day of ever. They're
which
the
news?
Best right now.
Which news?
Just what is together with the White House.
You are a right-leaning fuckface. That's what you are. That's what you are.
They say that grocery prices are low, gas is low, rent is low.
Milo.
And they are lying.
Can I say something? Milo. Hey, listen. You guys are gonna hang out forever. I'm here for a little time. Can I just say my thing? I just want to say my thing because I don't want to be caught in the middle because I know Joey. He could go he can get all fucking New Jersey in your ass. But here's what I want to say. On this day of 250 years of existence as an institution, here's what I want to say. As someone who I've never been there. Milo, have you ever been to the United States? Have you?
Never. It was always a dream of mine to go to.
It's on your bucket list, or did you?
Fucking liar! He's a liar! He's a liar! Don't listen to him. His dream it's Japan. Fucking Japan, not America. Fucking be honest, dude.
Come on, give me some time to finish. Like when I was younger, it was always a dream of mine to go to America. Just vacation, not to move there. On vacation, right?
Okay. All right.
You almost caused me to use your real fucking name right now. You know that. And you are so full of shit. I have never heard this from you in all the years, bro.
Yeah, man, didn't we talk about going on to America on vacation for 2 weeks together?
Oh, no, you only talked about it because I said I might be going home. You said, hey, I'd like to go with you, but not because it was a dream or a bucket list. Pete, fuck off, man. See, look what you started now.
I'm going to chill over here. I'm going to just chill over here. You guys finish what you got to finish. I'm going to be over here just chilling.
That was a long time ago. Right now, It's Japan, 100%. I want to move there. I
Oh,
want
Japan. Okay, 100% Japan. But you're gonna take a sleepover for 3 months in San Francisco before you.
Fuck off.
All right. So here's
Yeah.
what. here's
The reason he wants to go to Japan is for the phallus parade. He wants to go see the phallus parade. I swear to God, he does.
We did talk about the phallus parade. They don't
Oh
have
my
a phallus parade.
God! You're gonna do this? You're
I
gonna
am
do this
perturbed
to
right
your
now.
boy?
I am perturbed right now.
All right. All right. You asked me a question, Joey. Here's my question. My
Yes.
question is this. Well, look, here's how I'm doing. I'm doing good. I am glad that these United States exists. And I'm also glad, as a South African, particularly, that this particular administration, and I'm not political, I'm not trying to be political. I'm just trying to say it's changed the world for a particular generation. And it's not our generation, because look, you and I, we can talk about the cigar in the White House with Bill Clinton. Oh, and the blue dress, or was it blue? We don't know. But for the kids, man, they're going to Mars, and that's the administration they're going to. I'm loving it. Anyway,
Man, I got news for you. We are all from Mars already, so they're just going back home. It's nothing special. We're all from Mars already, man. We came from Mars many, many years ago. Man, American portions are huge. This guy says over here. But here, I want to get to this because this is to your point, Pete. America is still the place where dreams come true, fellas, and we can still be who we want to be. The work is just harder getting there now. And that's bullshit. That's bullshit, man.
No,
That is bullshit,
No.
man. The dreams are so much easier to get in Romania and other towns like other places
easier.
like that. You can fill your dreams so much cheaper and easier in other countries. You really can. You really can. Sorry. I used to feel the same way. America was the place of dreams, but no. It used to be at one time, but not anymore. Now you can actually, and I mean that, and I know that from experience. You can actually make your dreams come true easier, better, faster, cheaper in another country. In dare I say it, a third world country like Romania. But yeah, my brother, I'm sorry. Your home is third world, bro. It really is. It's third world. Yeah. I mean, if I didn't know any better, you should have the rings in your nose. You kind of like the Zimbabwe kind of people. You should be doing that shit.
That's over exaggerating. When
It's not really. It's really not. It's really not.
But
It's really not.
Man, you cannot say Romania is a third world country. It's impossible.
I just did.
I just
did.
No,
Back
I
it
cannot
up.
agree with you on this one. I just cannot.
Mano,
I
back it
get
up. Well, I
get
mean,
it. It's not as advanced as other countries. I'm with you on this one. But there's a big gap between third world and where Romania sits right now.
Yes.
It's a huge gap.
Well, although you might be becoming less third world than Russia's becoming now. Russia's starting to become a third world country. Them poor bastards can't even get gas anymore.
No, that's terrible, man. War is.
Why is it terrible?
War is
Why is
hell.
it terrible? Why is it terrible?
It's war is hell. Like the people. If you can't get gas, you can't cook, you can't get warm. Winter's terrible. War is terrible. I think less war. Yeah. Maybe I'm being idealistic, but it's terrible for communistic bullshit to thrive.
Here you just said something there that I think most people get wrong, Pete. You said communist. Now there is a difference. Now with Russia, okay, it's communist, right? I would say it's communist, although they call themselves a democratic, society. They are not, right? They're communists. They're by a dictator. But I think that the thing that the left and the right get so wrong with this thing is talking about communism versus socialism is the same thing, and they're not the same thing. They're not the same thing at all. But people who, when you talk about socialism, immediately go to communism, and they're not the same shit. And that when people start doing that, that's just ignorance to me.
Well, that's tough. Can we engage on that? Because
Engage.
I do have people who constantly tell me that socialism and communism aren't the same thing.
They're
And
not.
I don't think they are the same thing. But
They're not.
but here's what I think though. They are proxy. One is proxy to the other. So they're related. And so if you're telling me that communism and socialism aren't part of the same family, I'd go, they are cousins. And,
Okay,
when one
they are
is
cousins.
a capitalist that does not want to.
They're cousins. They're cousins, true. But unfortunately, you don't know the pleasure of having Thanksgiving, right? Me as an American know what it's like to have Thanksgiving. We have big families sit around our tables for a big dinner, right? And you always have that fucked up cousin or that fucked up uncle, right? But that doesn't mean that you don't love them. There's not good things about them, right? So when you talk that socialism is a cousin to communism, I would agree with you that there is. But like I mentioned, a Mandami on your podcast today, and everybody jumped all over me about Mandami. Okay, but I'm sorry, and I don't know enough to talk enough about him. I am going to do some deep digging these next couple of days to find out more about it. But I have heard in the last few days specifically that what Mandami is doing in New York is excellent for the people of New York. Now, for me, it comes down to this right here. Okay, it comes down like I touched on this briefly in your show. Socialism is where everybody cares for everybody, wants tax money to go for everybody and everybody to do good. Capitalism is where
You're on mute.
no, I'm not. Where I checked that time. I fucking made sure that time because this is important. Capitalism is where you only are concerned about your own wealth, your own well-being, your own future. That's a fucked up view in my point. And you got communism on the other hand of things where it's only about the government and the dictator, the guy in charge. It's all his. It's all what he does. He doesn't care about the people. He doesn't care about this. He doesn't care. So I think that a socialist Democrat like Mandami is the middle ground. Now you can put the title to him, social Democrat, which sounds bad, right? To anybody on the right, sounds bad. But if you look at what's getting done for the people and put the title away, don't call him a social Democrat, just call him Mandami, mayor of New York. Don't put a label to him. What's getting done there? This is getting done. This is getting done. This is getting done. Is it costing you any extra money? Fucking Pete ran away from me. You fucking Pete, you ran away.
What the hell happened?
That's what all people who support Trump do. They run away.
They disappear.
They disappear. But
it's not okay.
What I was saying is, seriously, if you take all that title away and look down what's being done for the people, and it's not costing an extra penny to anybody, and everybody's lives are starting to get better. Now, okay, you're going to argue, like I heard Mork argue with me in the chat right before I got off. I heard Mork argue, yeah, he's doing wonders for the property owners, for the people who are doing for the property, because he's put a freeze on rents. You can't raise the rents anymore. He put a freeze on that. So I heard Mork say to me, for instance, today, well, yeah, he's doing wonderful for the property owners, for the proprietors. Why? Why should they be raping the people? Man, these people are charging, you know what it's like to get a one-room apartment in New York City? It's $2,000, man, for a Garçonera. $2,000. What are you, fucking nuts? Man, freeze that shit. That property owner is making plenty of money. He's doing very good. He's doing well. He's doing fine. Make it so somebody can fucking live there. Man, that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. I'm not left, man. I'm not left. I'm not saying don't give it to him for. That is his way of saying that he does not agree with you. That is very much his way of saying he doesn't agree with me.
He disappeared.
He disappeared.
He's back.
How convenient for you to come back when I'm done saying what I'm saying, Pete. How convenient. So anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, man. I think there's a way to help people. It's not about the taxes. It's not about helping the people, like I said on Pete's show. It's not about helping or giving this one or giving that one anything. It's about the tax dollars and how they are directed, how they are used. Why use them on a $400 billion airplane to transform it, a $400 million airplane, for instance, what Trump did, spent $1 billion to transform his gift into $1 billion of taxpayers' money. Why not? You know what that billions of dollars could do for people who needed it? What difference does it make to you, Pete? What difference does it make to anybody who paid their taxes? It's going to help somebody instead of paying for a fucking airplane. Why is that a problem?
Yeah, your mic doesn't work, Pete. Your mic doesn't work.
Thank Christ. Fuck you, Pete. Fuck you, Pete. Fuck you, Pete. Fuck you, Pete. Your microphone's not working, brother.
Oh, hang on a second.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
No,
This is why we stopped taking you people. This is why we stopped taking you people. Just let you know.
Boom. That was not the right microphone.
Nah,
No,
still
no,
not there.
No.
You will get there. I have confidence in you, my brother. I have confidence in you.
Pete, you can use
Peter.
the speakers instead of the headphones.
Does he look like he has headphones on to you, bro? It's not like he's got a lot on his head
Yeah, he
to
has
tell you he's not
headphones
using
on.
headphones. Man,
He has headphones on. I know.
he does. He has them in his ears, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Those new ones. That's right. That's
They
right.
conflict with the microphone because the headphones have microphone as well, and they don't work together.
Ah, yeah. Man, I think it's a good thing we can't hear him though. Because look, I think he's just look at it. Look, I'm a good lip reader. You know, I'm a lip reader by. Go ahead. Continue. Pete. Yeah, he says, Joey, you are awesome. Look, Joey, you are 100% correct. Joey, yes, I
is the best. He said
it's the best. Number one. Peace, love you. Everything you say, I agree with Joey, and nothing but respect. Yeah, that's what he said, man. That's what he said. That's what he said. Oh man, let me see what's happened over here in the chat because we totally fucked off with the chat. Everyone thinks socialism is bad because they don't understand it and it has downfalls. But if people understood it more, they would realize that they want the same goals. That's true. That is why that's his way of saying yes. Very true, Joey. Yeah, Tara can't take the heat. Some apartments are up to $3,000 growing for a studio apartment. It should have been frozen at some point. Exactly, Icebringer. He is black. I think he can.
Instead of his back.
Yes, Icebringer thought I was. Who's black, man? Pete's black? Pete's black?
I think he's talking about Pete, yeah.
That dude ain't black, man. What's wrong with you, man? He's chocamocha at best. He is not black, man. No, you people are fucked up. Just trying to say. Ches says, what do you mean, you people?
They're always gonna get you with this one.
Oh, I do that with intention, right? I've rented them out at prices for a few weeks. Visit some years ago, and he's in touch in tech. PP, yeah. But they go, so right, and he is in tech. So, man, Pete, I hope you join us back, man. So, my brother, let's continue on while we got until Pete comes back, and then we can get heated again. Whoo,
man! Before we go back, I had to do the research a little bit. I had to do the research.
Okay.
So Romania is not a third world country. Romania was never a third world country. The worst, it was a second world country when it was what does it say? So,
man, convince yourself whatever you want to convince yourself of. It was a third world country, borderline fourth.
Man, a third world country, you would not have the medical care that you have right now in Romania. If it was a third world country, you would have had something like in North Korea.
Yeah.
$1 a year for each person.
Yeah.
That's it. So, no. I think we is okay.
You happy being a second world country?
No, we are a third world.
That's exactly what I said. Thank you for agreeing with me, my brother.
First world country.
You are not a first world country, bro. You are not. I don't give a fuck what you're reading. They're wrong.
Impossible.
I don't care what you're saying, man. Romania is at the very least the second world.
No, it was a second world when it was communism. That's when it was a second world country.
let me ask you a question. If Romania went to war, would you stand up with Romania and go to war for Romania?
I think nobody would stand up for their country right
That's
now.
why you're a third world country, bro. Because
Why?
nobody gives a shit. Because you don't
No,
give a
no,
shit
no,
about your own country. It
even
means you're a
America-
failing country. Man,
Not
you're a
even
failing country,
Romania
dude.
not even America doesn't care about America, man.
Man, our
No,
people
no,
fight for our country at
no,
least, right?
No, no,
Don't
no.
tell me no, man.
No, man, but we fight for our country as well. Our military fights for our country, yes. But if you take a civilian, if you go on the streets of America or on the streets of Romania and you ask a civilian if they will fight for their country, they would say no. Because there's no reason to fight for your country.
Of
because
course, there's a reason
What's
to
the
fight
reason?
for your. Man, are you? I don't care. And I'm not even going to answer. That doesn't even deserve an answer. What's the reason, bro?
Yeah, what's the reason?
Because it's your identity. It's your country. It's where your family's from. It's where your upbringing is. It's everything you know. It's how you were taught. Where you're trained. It's not worth fighting for. What you.
No, because
Well, then
I'm
you're
not,
a third world fucking country, bro. You're
No.
not worth it. Then.
no, because I do not fight for the country. I fight for the interest of the people that take everything from us. I don't fight for Romania right now. I fight for them so they can keep on stealing.
Mudogma. We have a saying here in Romania. It's called mudog, and I'm giving you a mudog. What do you say, Pete?
I'm going to go back onto the patriotism and all of
Yeah,
that.
this is your fucking fault, Pete, that this is happening right now.
Hold on a second, Joey. Hang on a second. My apologies. I had some third world problems over here. My battery ran out. But Roberto,
Yeah.
Milo is saying something. It's on principle. There are things that are deeper to fight for. Family, the cohesiveness of a society. Meaning, these modern things that we are concerned about, democracy, blah 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 blah. There was a time when we had to deal with the wolves and the fucking changing climate, and there has to be a base understanding of what it is that we have to have as a society. Scale that up into civilization. I'm not sure if I'm stepping in the same thing here, Milo. You're going to help me out, Joe. But there are some base principles that we have to agree with in order for us to have even the chance to have a condition for a Chiz and a guy like myself to coexist without war.
War is a fact of life, Pete. War is a fact of life. And Milo, Ches right there has your back. Is this what you're trying to say?
Soldiers all say the same thing when they're in the trenches. They stop fighting for their country and start fighting for the man next to them. Yes, they're not fighting for the country. They fight for each other in some way. That's what, yeah. I mean, you don't fight for your country. You fight for your survival, for your brothers, for everybody that's there. You do not fight. They have a job. That's why they're in the army. Like we have a job that we go and work every day. They have a job as well. They have a salary. They must fight. That's their job. But to take somebody, a random Joe from the street, and throw him in the trenches, he's not going to fight for his country. He fights for survival.
Got to get that piece of cheese, man.
I'm just saying. And nowadays it's like having somebody rape you over and over again, and when he gets caught in court, you fight for his freedom. That's basically what the government is doing to everybody. Rape.
Man, you're talking semantics, dude. You're talking semantics here, right? Because when I'm talking about you wouldn't fight for your country, I get what you're saying, right? When you're talking about a draft or something like that, where it's the conscribes, where they make you fight.
Yeah.
You're not fighting for your country. I get it. You didn't want to be there in the first place. You don't want to do it, so you're fighting because you have to.
Yeah.
I get your point that you're trying to say. I mean, I understand it. You're not wrong. As Pete would say, you're not wrong. But at the same time, you're not wrong. But at the same time, man, if if you felt that your country is going to get invaded and taken over, wouldn't you just want to fight for your country to stop it from getting taken over? That's my point. That's my point. You see that they need the men. They need the men to fight, or your country is going to be invaded and become Russian. Would
If
you
it-
not want to fight to stop that from happening?
If it's invaded, that's something else. You would
That's what
fight
I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
You don't fight only for your country, you fight for your family, you fight for everything, right?
That's what I just said. You fight for your family, you fight for your friends, you fight for your not take the country out of it. But would you not fight for these people because you felt or would you flee the country?
If it's invaded, that's something else. But if it's a war like America started with Iran, right?
Right.
And they would ask me, would you go and fight that war? I would not.
May I ask a question? And I think Milo, it's within my realm here. I'll be quick. You know,
Yeah.
I'm very much with the words and the words. I'm gonna use a film analogy because this is the upper room. Oh, at least where I'm coming from. Imagine you, Joey, you're in a situation where the
Hey Milo,
situation.
Milo, I love you, man. I love you. This ain't a fight, man.
Yeah, I
This
know.
ain't a fight, bro. You know that, right?
No, I know.
Go ahead,
Of course, of course. I mean, one of the reasons that I think a lot of the people in the chat are here is because of the fucking dynamics between the two of you. I just want to throw some coals into this fiery. Oh, ignite! I want to ignite. Here's
Well,
the thing.
there's not often me and Milo go estranged against each other, you know. But this
go
is
ahead.
one of those heated son of a bitches that it's like, man, stop it.
I'm gonna be here. I am Howard Coach Sal. I'm gonna let y'all know there's a head-to-head bout going on over here. All right, if you smell. Anyway, so here's my question, and I think you guys would both appreciate the balanced nature of this question because I tend to want to do that because you're both not wrong. However, here's the question: when there's an invading force into
Yeah.
your nation,
Yes.
now we have to accept that there's a nation, right? That means there's us, them, and then there's this invading force. I think number one, if you're on the inside, regardless, and we spoke about this, and I'm maybe being a little bit facetious. No, not facetious, but light. Oh, man, I might have lost a little bit of it. But why would one side on the side of the invading force that maybe the quote unquote invading force has 80%? If you're feeling oppressed within your own community, 80%, they bring 80% of what I want in. 10%, no, they speak Spanish. Oh, I don't want that Spanish shit. But freedom, I get to sing. The law is right. I'm gonna use the Venezuela thing. Oh, inglés, no habla inglés. But I get to not be. I get to play my own music. I get to start a business. I'm not 20% of my business does not get taken to people I don't know. I don't want them. But the question is freedom. This is what, the 5th of July. Freedom. Where is that important? I mean, if you're in a nation, oh shit, this is not my channel. If you're in a nation that is not as free as USA, and then the United States comes in and goes and taps the leaders of your nation, goes, maybe your people need to make bolognese on the streets as free as they want. Freedom from the outside, is that invasion?
Man, if South Korea invades North Korea, I think that a lot of Koreans would fight with South Korea against North Korea. I'm just saying.
They would because they have to, or they'll be killed. Them and their families will be killed if
No,
they
no,
don't.
no, no, they would fight with South Korea against.
Oh, with
North
South Korea, they would. They absolutely would. Most North Koreans want to go to South Korea.
Yeah. So in that nation, if there's an invasion, they would most definitely join the other side to fight against the leadership.
Man, I don't know. I'm the kind of guy like this. I don't want to fight in the first place. I prefer that we didn't have to fight, right? I prefer there not be a war. But let's say there is a war, and let's say I have my brethren, my brother, my peoples, my family's all in there, and they're all having to go to war too. Man, I'm the first guy who's going to put my hand up and say, send me with them. I'm not the guy who's going to say, you know what, let's just wait to see, or let's go to another country, or let's do this. I'm going to be the first guy up there, put my hand up. I am. I just believe, and I guess you're right. If you want to use the word about your country, it's not for my country. It's for what my country stands for. It's for the pride and the principles on which I stand for. It's on the protection of that. It's not about the protection of the people. It's not about the for my country. It's about the protection of my constitution. It's the protection of the rules and the laws and the life that I've gotten to know. That is what it's for. Now, if you don't want to do that, to me, that equates down to the fact of you're not proud of your country. You're not happy with the laws that you live by. You don't think it's a good place to be. You don't think the morals are there. You don't think, and therefore you're not, unpatriotic. And that's just how I deduce it in my brain. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong. That's just how I deduce it. Even for Romania, I'm an American living in Romania. If this place were to get invaded by Russia next week, which it very possibly could, they talk about it all the time. If it were to get invaded, I would put my hand in the hat. I would absolutely give the people, whoever needs to be, my name. Give me a gun, give me my flak jacket, give me my gear, and I'm going to go fight for Romania. Why? Because this is where I've grown my life for the last 15 years. This is where I know to be. Do I agree with everything? No. But is it a good country? Do I want to see it run like the country that's trying to run me? No.
May I say this?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any invasion going to happen in Romania. These motherfuckers are too tough. You guys are too tough.
I don't think there's gonna be an invasion as well. They just use that all over the places. But invading Romania, it's a big deal. If Russia decides to invade Romania, that's gonna be a big deal. Because the moment they step on Romanian territory, they step on NATO. So it's not like you're fighting a country, you're fighting NATO.
Yeah, but NATO has just become a whole lot weaker. NATO has just become a whole lot weaker because they cannot rely on the United States and their military. And all of Europe's military combined are lucky to reach that of the American military.
Yes, but you do not need a military that big to fight Russia, in my opinion. I mean, if you really needed a military that big to fight Russia, Ukraine should be taken over in a week.
Yeah, you know what? Iceberger says a good point here. Vlad the Impaler taught the world to never invade Transylvania. He did do that. He did do that.
Yes. May I say this, gentlemen? May I say this? But go ahead, Joey.
No, I didn't say anything.
I was going to say in support of what Milo you're saying. The thousands of years of culture, testing and trying things. I think that culture is the solution for problems we have forgotten we had. So if you have a strong culture, that means you have a strong set of solutions for human problems we forgot we already had. it might not make sense in the digital, like for instance, dating. I'm a single man here.
Yeah, by the way, you said you just got home on a date. How was he? Was he a good guy or a bad guy?
Oh, you motherfucker, you. Oh, you motherfucker, you. Oh, God damn it. I wish I had
What?
a thing.
Well, I'm asking a question, bro.
She had big titties.
Oh, so do I. That doesn't mean nothing.
Oh, you motherfucker, you. All right, can we move on? That's hilarious, you motherfucker. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that culture is oh, don't you laugh too hard. Yeah, check. Okay, culture is this a human solutions, a set of solutions of problems we forgot we already had. There are problems as a humanity. Like, for instance, you don't know what kind of issues you're going to have in 10 years. Huh? Joey, you can't moonwalk right now. But anyway, I will say this. Those things, those institutions that protect culture and back up culture and buttress culture, they need to be protected. And I think I'm wrong about a lot of these things, but I think conservatism aids itself to that kind of thing more than being all progressive and going, oh, we're going to destroy these things. No. Sometimes we don't know what we are destroying. This is my lament. I don't know if I hit the what. All right.
I don't know why you got to use big words like my lament, but
It works.
I mean that's what somebody who went on a date with another guy would say. But
you better fucking shut it down. I will not sit here and accept that fucking kind of.
Just trying to say, bro.
He likes to use those words all the time. I see him using them all the time.
Yeah, but who uses those words? The rainbow people.
Ricky,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Pete.
The rainbow people. With respect. With respect.
With respect. With respect.
I don't want to say nothing more.
Come on, man.
Come on, Pete. We're waiting.
I think my stance remains the same. Joey, I think you and I agree.
Is your stance like a little bent over? Is it? How is your stance exact? No. Oh, I was just wondering how your stance is exactly. Okay. I'm done fucking with you, Pete. I'm done fucking with you. I'm done.
Wait, you muted up. You muted.
Yes, I did. You should have left me that way. It was in your benefit.
Now I think Pete is muted.
Yeah, I'm muted now.
Another.
That's hilarious. Get the fuck out of here. Let's keep it moving. I appreciate this, man. This is fun.
No, tell me your lament, man. I want to know your lament.
No, I think I've stated my case. I do think that a man should be a man, and a society must be a society. If you're going to have a strong culture, you must protect the values and principles that you have. And progressivism erodes that. There's a measure, there's a place for progressivism, but if you go too far, you start fucking cannibalizing your own culture. And that's the problem that's happening with Europe right now. And I think that's not a good thing.
The fuck? Why'd you have to do that? Why'd you have to do that, man?
Oh,
that wasn't right, man. Wasn't right, dude. Milo, I think I figured out our problem, Milo. You and I use simple words. We don't use words like lament, cannibalize nations, your own nation. We don't talk like this, bro. I think this is our issue, man. We don't hit to the right crowd. You know what I mean? I mean,
man,
lament.
What do you mean the right crowd? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I think. Oh yeah, you're right. You're 100% correct. You know, we have the perfect crowd. We have the perfect thing, and I think that you are fucking with them with all your fancy words, and I don't think that's very cool. I think I think that's the case, man. I mean, look at Hillbilly John over there. I mean, Hillbilly John, he's a little afraid. I mean, he's going off in paragraphs because he's not sure what cannibal. Look at here, he even spelled cannibalized right. Oh, I gotta give him that. If your culture gets cannibalized beyond what you know, was it a good culture to begin with, Pete? I'm sorry, Icebringer. That's exactly what I meant to say. They are big for me, Tara.
That's a good question. Oh shit!
It's a very good question. I think it's a very good question. That's why it was worth putting up there.
Imagine how I feel when he uses those big words. I have no idea what they mean.
May I get an opportunity to address that one? Because that one, it was addressed to me directly. It was my name in there. If your culture gets cannibalized beyond what you know, it was a good culture to begin with.
Was it a good culture to begin with?
Was it? Okay. Here's what I will say to that. And I think the answer might surprise you. I would say that whether your culture was good to begin with is subjective. You didn't survive. Survival of the fittest is a very much a proven thing. We are modern. We are a modern species. If you had asked me that question 100 years ago, I would have had a problem because I wouldn't have understood Darwinism, the survival of the fittest. So the only reason,
if we had asked you that question 100 years ago, you'd have done some shit like, when we eateth, thou ownest, then weeth are not a goodeth venationeth.
Oh, god damn it. That is a vivacious and vexatious entity upon which you motherfucker, you.
Just trying to say.
Hey, my brother.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just saying 100% correct.
Well, Icebringer gets a little carried away. They're not expected to have 10 kids. We only expect them to have 6. So I think that's just nonsense right there.
Over. The numbers don't match up, and it's over. Ladies, can we get pregnant?
And the vote part.
And the vote part, yeah. Listen, guys, we have to land the plane. We have to tell anybody who's listening to us to share, like, subscribe if they like what we do here, because it means the world to us. But we have to get to our trivia tonight. We have a new trivia outgoing that pretty much wraps up our content. What say you, Pete? Are you joining us for trivia? Do you have anything else to say? I mean, it's an interesting conversation. We can go on this for about 3 or 4 hours. I mean, we could actually keep going on this forever and ever and ever. So I have to call it. At some point. We're an hour and a half in. So I do have to do trivia. My brother, are you with me or are you against me?
Yes,
I'm gonna disappear. Gentlemen, I'll be in the chat. Thank you so much. You guys have been so much fun.
Pete, thank you. Don't you want to do a plug for your channel, brother?
Guys, whoever you are in the chat,
brother, give him the screen. Give him the screen, brother.
Whoever you are in the chat, you've seen my whole lament. Here's what I suggest to you. Swagger.com. SWANGGA. Swagger.com. These guys are awesome. Give them a like. Swagger.com. Boom.
That's it.
And there you have it, man. There you have it. Thank you very much, Pete. Thanks for joining us over there at the upper room. Are you changing it now? You're not the upper room anymore. Now you're swagger.com. Is that what it is?
No. Still the upper room.
Still the upper room.
I'll make the announcement. Just go to swagger.com. You'll find out what's what. Just go to swagger.com.
Swagger.com. Okay, I'm going to visit it. I'm going to visit that swagger.com and I'm going to see what it's all about.
Double S, double G. Don't worry about it.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Man. You guys are too cool, man. Get out of here.
Yeah, I know. Milo's the cool one.
Bruh.
But listen, my brother, I think that we need to get, I closed down my outro, so I don't even know what I was going to say on my outro. So I'm basically just going to say we digressed a lot on there, but we did get a lot accomplished, and I think it was a pretty good conversation on what we covered tonight.
Oh, yeah,
You know? So listen, we have some other things. We kept up with the chat. We kept everything going. Let me see, Tara, what she has to say. I always thought people would be more civil in the future, but we aren't. I agree with you, Tara. Any culture can be cannibalized, successful or not. All ancient cultures are vulnerable to cannibalization. Fucking big words, man. Can't you guys keep it simple for me, please? Depends on what you mean by good. Morality, science, culture, it's subjective for sure. Yeah, so this is, we're kind of all there. Hi, Ice. Okay, Patty. Okay. Part I agree, and it's shitty. Pete. Let me see. Pete, one last one. Pete, that silly, silky smooth voice just made me question my sexuality. Bah, bah. I don't have anything to say to that, brother. Yeah, with that, I'm going to tell you to go ahead and get our hell yes, do everything like that. Hey, we have a new trivia tonight, bro. We have a new trivia tonight.
We do.
We have a new trivia. It's not perfect. I get it. I get that it's not perfect before everybody starts complaining to me. But what I would like to hear in the chat is where the perfections are not. What I would like to hear tonight is what has to be different and what doesn't have to be different so that the adjustments can be made. So if I have your word that you give me that, we're going to continue with our trivia tonight. We're going to get going with that. We need, as my brother would say, what do we need from them, brother, to get going?
We need a hell yeah in the chat so we would know who is going to be tonight on trivia. Yep. I know Vinay and Chaz is going to fight for it, but let's see who else join us tonight.
Yeah, and the one thing I will put to that is that tonight's trivia can be cheated on very easily.
Very easily.
I checked it. I verified if it could not be. I thought about making this a 30-second question instead of 45. In fact, I should really make it 30 seconds, shouldn't I, instead of 45? I don't have the music for 30 seconds, so that's the problem.
That's what I wanted to ask. Do you have everything ready for 30
No,
seconds?
I didn't cut the music for 30 seconds. So we're going to go with the 45 seconds. It's easy to cheat, but don't cheat, people. You use your own memories use your own brain on this. But if you do cheat, you cheat. It is what it is. We'll just have a high score tonight. I will make it better for next time. And like I said, if you see any problems over here, please do me a favor. Let me know in the room where the problems are, because I am limited with what I can see and what I cannot see. But it has nothing to do with our content tonight. Absolutely nothing. This just has to do with pure knowledge or just pure quickness on Google. What can I tell you? So it's up to you. That's our way. Get your hell yes. Let me know when you're ready, my brother. Let me check my shit. Make sure everything's okay the way that I need it to be. It's here. It's the way I need it to be. 1, 2, 3, but it doesn't look like I have all I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I guess I do have everything. I guess I do have it. Okay. Let me pull this up on the stage here. Let me put this up on the stage so that I can adjust this properly. And let me see. I got this. Now, I hope that's even looking bigger and better for everybody. I hope this looks bigger. Does it look better for you guys in the chat now? Does it look bigger and better for you guys? I'm curious to know.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger. It's a lot better. I mean, you can see the questions, the answers, everything. Hey.
Is it a lot better?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Good. Team Joey with a broken heart. Katarina, are you leaving us? Are you leaving us, Katarina? Bye. Thanks for joining us. Didn't hope. Yeah, it looks great, Ches says. So cool. It's bigger. It's better. Glad to hear that. We've made some changes here. We're going to see. My brother, do you have everybody you need? Did we get hell yes from everybody?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Everybody looks okay with the hell yes.
Kashmir is not in today.
No, apparently.
She's out running. Triker not in today. I don't know where Triker is. He didn't come home with Kashmir, so I don't know where he's at either.
Boom.
I have Pete Swagger. He says he's in. You got Pete?
Yep. Got him.
All right. We have more than 3 people?
Yes.
I will not do a trivia unless we have more than 3 people.
We do have. We have Chaz. We have Vinay. We have Ghost Stomper. We have Tara. We've got Icebringer. Cena.
We don't have VNA today. VNA. I'm surprised VNA didn't make it today.
Where's VNA?
Yeah, I don't know where VNA is at today. Huh. All right. Well, then we're going to go with all ready. Let's do it. Anybody from the shadows joining us? Last minute. As you see up there, July is just kicking off with its, we started last week actually, but it's still good enough for you. It's still early enough where you can get in to win the prize for the end of July. If you join us, anybody in the shadows joining, get into it now. Otherwise, start intro. Here we come. You hear it?
Yes.
All right, my brother.
Whoa. You need to scroll down a little bit. We only see A and B. Yeah, that's it.
We built this thing from a room and a wire. Two cracked up fools burning the midnight fire. Joey and Milo chasing the spark, turning bad days into laughs at the dark.
Yeah, okay. We'll give him a couple extra seconds because I had that thing scrolled down wrongly. So I'll give him a few extra seconds there. Simply because, or should I do that again, or you got them all? You got them?
Oh, everybody got it. Everybody got it.
Everybody got it. So the answers are locked, man. Reveal the answer. The answer was D, Berlin. Ches was the one single person. Nope, Icebringer too.
No,
Icebringer and Ches. Nope, didn't make it. And Echo Drift didn't make it. But you ready? Next question. What do you think of our new trivia with the pictures, people?
Big machine, no polish parade, just jokes, truth, and the noise we made. Unfiltered, unapologetic, wild and free.
Like I said, it's easy enough to cheat, but try not to cheat tonight. I'll make it so you can't cheat in the future. Well, it's easy enough, man. You can ask Google for the help, right? But
yeah, a little bit, but still.
no, I mean, it's easy enough to do, but where's the fun in that?
Find the madness, play along at it's not okay TV.com.
Man, we have answers all over the place.
That is not okay TV.com. Every name in the chat, keep the laughter.
Echo Drift says she can't see it well enough,
Yeah,
which
I
means
think-
it's small on the phone or something. Can you see it on
Yeah,
the telephono?
probably. Yeah, I see it on the phone, but
Is it real tiny?
it's
Well, I'll-
acceptable if you have good vision. For me, I can see the picture quite clearly.
Okay. Okay. Well, that means I'm going to have to expand that a little bit in the code.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
the code,
make
I'll have to make the
bigger.
telephone a little bit bigger. I had to lock the telephone in, otherwise it would go all over the place, with the bigger screens. I had to lock the telephone at a certain height. So I apologize to anybody on the telephone tonight. I will make that better for the next time around. Reveal the answer. It's A, Budapest, people. It is A, Budapest. I do not know. We do not have periods in here, brother.
Yeah, I'm okay. I see everything I need to see.
Okay. You got it? Next question. This is one of the problems I noticed. The picture is too small, but if I stretch it, it becomes out of shape, out of torsion. I have to get all the pictures a certain size. This is one of the bugs I know. But like I said, I just got this running today. I've worked on it all weekend, and I wasn't going to do it today, but I decided to put it up there.
Find the madness, play along at it's not okay TV.com.
Yeah, the answers are locked, man. Yeah, the answer is Dubai. C.
All right. Yeah.
The answer is C, Dubai. Absolutely. Way to go, Ghost Stomper. Man, I missed your show tonight, Ghost Stomper. I apologize. You came on at 7:15 my time. It was real late, and I was in the middle trying to put this together because, as I said, I just made this picture ready, this trivia this weekend, and I was really running my head ragged trying to make sure it was good for tonight. And as you can see, I got a little bugs here with the smaller pictures I got to figure out. But I had to run it to figure it out, Ghost Stomper. I apologize. I'll catch you next one. Promise. I hope you had a good show.
Now we're building our own little media throne, from a song to joke into microphones, clips of music in the live chat room. A mini empire we'll have built soon. Joey and Milo got the wheels and spin. If the world is broken, we're diving in. 3 nights a week, come laugh and see the wild little kingdom of It's Not Okay TV. If something is broken or you think we need more, come speak your mind, we'll hear you for sure. It's all about laughter, I'm sure all of you know. Share, like, subscribe.
Now, I did try to include with these pictures, you know, a landmark that was special for that particular area, right? So I did do that. So it wasn't left like guessing, just completely guessing. Reveal the answer. It's B, Luxor, people. Yeah, Luxor. Who would ever thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Yeah. Hey, you want to see something cool that I did on this trivia too?
Huh.
Watch this. Next question. Next question. Look at this.
Hey, we have pause.
I have a pause, man. I can pause it now. Give him an extra second or two. Yeah.
Hey, that's not bad. That's a cool feature. I know this building. I actually wrote I read the history of this building, and it's quite interesting. Hey.
Well, like I said, I try to use landmarks, right? So if you know your landmarks, you're going to get the cities right without the Google. If you don't know your landmarks, then it'll be harder.
Do you know the history of the building in the picture?
Of the Vodafone building?
Yeah, the Vodafone building.
I don't know the history, no.
But you should check into it. It's quite interesting.
Maybe I might. If you say it's interesting, it's Pete Swagger got it wrong. How did he get it wrong, bro? How did he get it wrong, man? D, Johannesburg. That's where this place is. Absolutely, Johannesburg. I had one for Cape Town, but apparently when I was running it through the AI to make sure all my answers were right and correct, AI said, well, I'm not sure that's Cape Town. I think that could be Peruvia. And I said, well, then let's not include that particular one until I'm sure. So relax, he said, relax. Next question, man. 6 out of 15.
Alarm clock screams at 5:45. Coffee tastes burnt, but it still does a trick. Gas tank low and the rent comes fast. Paychecks here, but it sure won't last. Boss man talks like we owe him my bones. We smile, clock in, then we drag ourselves home. But out on the porch, when the hard day dies, we crack one open and let our spirits rise. We ain't rich, but we're alive. Cheap old car and the Friday drive. Bills on the table.
Yes, sir. We got the answer is what city is this shown in this picture? Well, the answer is Kuala Lumpur, B. Yeah.
A lot of people got it right.
Bye. Not many people, right?
I think half.
Half got it right. Pete, Kashmira, Ches.
The other half?
The other half. Next question, man.
A joke. Somebody light on one light, there's smoke. It ain't champagne in the diamond view, but it feels like gold. All these things around you. We ain't rich, but we're alive. Cheap old car and the Friday drive. Bills on the table and groceries to buy, but we still got a laugh and a reason to try. We ain't broken the heart, just low on cash. Turn up the song, let the bad week pass. Life hits hard, but we still survive. We ain't rich, but damn. we're alive.
Yeah, what city is shown in this picture? I got to ask you. Well, I'll tell you what. It was A. It was London.
Yep.
Have you ever been to London, bro?
No. Never.
No. That's the London Bridge, I believe.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
London Bridge right there. London
Yeah,
Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. Yeah.
Maybe someday we'll catch that break. Get a little more than the world tries to take. Till then we dance on the cracked up floor. With empty pockets and hearts wanting more. We got scars, but they prove we tried.
We got what city is shown in this picture, and the answers are locked, man. The answer is D, Athens, man. D, Athens.
Man, everybody got it right except Kashmira and Pete Swagger.
That's correct. They did not get it right. That's the Acropolis up there. The Acropolis. Yeah, I think I said that right?
Yeah, I think
Home
so,
of
yeah.
democracy.
You still got that fire burning
inside.
Sunday comes and the bills still wait. Monday's already
Echo Drip jumped out of here, I think.
We got stars,
Yeah, she said
we got
guy.
songs, we got
I couldn't see it.
when the week goes wrong. No silver spoon, no golden crown, just stubborn fools who don't stay down. If being rich means losing these times, keep the damn money. We use nickels and dimes. We ain't rich, but we're alive. Keep
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what, that there right there is a total everybody got it right kind of thing. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, they call that.
Well, I like how Icebringer always puts something extra to his answer. Like for this, for example, he gave the answer and then 18% lean.
Yeah,
I
but
think-
you know what that means, right? You know what that means, right? It means
Yeah.
he Googled the picture because he didn't fucking know. And when he Googled the picture, the first thing that came up is Leaning Tower of Pisa sits at an 18% lean because he doesn't know this fucking information at the top of his head. So every time he does that, he gives himself up. You know that, right? So, I mean, just to let you know. Just to let you know. Because he doesn't know this information at the top of his fucking head. I don't care what he says. So it's when he Googles it, it tells him that right at the top stream. Icebringer, you shouldn't give facts.
groceries to buy, but we still gotta laugh and a reason to try. We ain't broken the heart, just low on cash. Turn up the song, let the bad week pass. Life hits hard, but we still survive. We ain't rich, but damn, we're alive.
Where's the fact? I do not believe you, Icebringer, without the fact. The statue stands at exactly 17% difficulty. It's the arms are at a span of 14 meters. Come on. Come on, the arms spread out of the Redeemer. Here's the one you can't Google. Poland is bigger. Man, which city is this, man? It's Rio de Janeiro, people. It's D, of course. Yes. When in doubt, follow Icebringer. You will have it right every time. Next question. Oh, I just can't cut him a break, can I? He keeps calling me Jersey boy, bro.
Jersey boy. Well, you're from Jersey, right?
I am from Jersey. It ain't a lie. He ain't wrong.
You can fight for it.
Friday drive, bills on the table, no groceries to buy. high, but we still got a laugh and a reason to try. We ain't broken the heart, just low on cash. Turn up the song, let the bad week pass. Life hits hard, but we still survive.
We ain't rich, but damn, we're alive. Oh, no, Icebringer. No. You tried one on your own for the first time tonight. You tried one on your own. You got it wrong. Stop with the fucks. You were wrong. See? Stop it. You tried it on your own. Bravo for you, Ice. You gave it a go. You better go back to the way you were doing it. Reveal the answer. C, Rome. There you go. Rome. Yeah, you were late, Ghost Stomper. That's up to my brother over there, whether he takes you or he doesn't take you. You did get it before I revealed the anser.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it because he was quicker than the reveal answer.
Yeah. That's why I wait a few seconds, man, just to make sure that's okay. So, man, we are getting there, bro. What do you people think about the picture thing? Okay, like I said, I get that it's easy to do this, and I get that it needs some more difficulty. Like I said, I wasn't going to do this tonight, but I had worked hard on it all weekend to get it to be able to do this stuff. So I was excited about it, wanted to put it out there. And I know there's some things I have to work on it for, but all in all, what do you guys think about the pictures in question with it? Some pictures are Vinay. I understand that. That's why I have to get them all at a certain standard, or I have to somehow make it, because with those smaller pictures, when I download them, what happens is that they're up there, and if I try to make them too big or stretch them, they get too distorted. So I got to make a workaround around that. I get that some pictures are too small. That is one bug I'm going to take care of. Also, I have to take care of the phones are too small. I have to give a little more room on the telephonos. I get those two. Any other problems anybody's seeing? In the future, they will not be so easy. Well, I won't say all of them won't be, but I'll try to make them so they're not so easy to Google and stuff like that. Because right now I'm not going to give it away, but we're here. You can just right click and Google Lens them, blam, and you have your answer in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get that. I know that, but in the future, I'll try not to make them so easy so Google can't just do that. So, at the same time, I'm asking you overall general opinion. Do you like the picture process of the trivia? Let me know. Let me know about that.
I think it's a cool feature. I think it adds something extra to the trivia, right?
It does, right? I think it does too. It gives us you can do logos, you can do brandings, you can do things like that, buildings, you can do a whole bunch of different things instead of just questions and stuff. So next question.
From the first little spark, you were standing by our side.
Yeah, Tara, they're not all going to be about travel, though. This was, just the first one I picked.
You shared us constantly, brought people to the door. WhatsApp, Discord, yet somehow found us more. You keep the laughter rolling when our nights run long. With positive vibes so bright, I had to make this song.
We need an interesting fact about this picture.
Now, this is my way of making back up to Vinay tonight. This is my way of making up to Vinay. Even though she was mean to me, I'm being nice to Vinay. So this song is for Vinay, by the way. What city is shown in this picture? Answers are locked. You know what? I'm going to let you know. It's San Francisco. It's B. Vinay recognized. Look, my song. Yeah, it is your song, Vinay. This one is 100% your song. Made by It's Not Okay TV for our pillar. Yep. Definitely the heartbeat of It's Not Okay TV, right, my brother?
Yep, 100%.
Smile in the chaos, turning noise into light. It's schoolman, not human. I know this now. I keep it in mind and remember it somehow. So thank you, Vinay, from Joey and Milo too, for every laugh, every share, everything that you do. You help build this man. TV. You got tortoises climbing in the backyard trees. That's what you say, not sure anyone believes. You pick them up saying, do it again, saving the shell.
Yeah. Ches is trying to get an extra point too, man. Do you see that stuff? Yeah, he's trying to do it the dirty way, but Renee's got him in line. No worries about it. You know. Yeah, remember the day Renee told us that she had turtles climbing up a tree? I really thought that was bullshit, man.
Well, me too. I mean, we fought for our opinion a little bit until we saw it.
It turns out to be true, man. It turns out to be true. Turtles do climb, bro. Never knew that before. Reveal answers, man. How about that? Shanghai was the answer. A was the answer. Thank you, Vinay. Now not start answering wrong. There you go. Yeah, Beck. I had a phone call. That's okay, Pete. Hey, did he say he was sorry for cutting the date short or what, Pete? What happened? You know, let us know. We're curious.
Give him a break.
Thank you, Cena. Thank you. Yeah, we wrote this for Vinay because she's been so helpful from the very beginning.
Time to stick with us as the channel grows. Mushrooms in your world, a strange and beautiful thing. It seems no matter what you do, it's happiness you bring. It's Schumann, not Schumann. I know this now. I'll keep it in mind and remember it somehow. So thank you, Vinay, from Joey and Milo too, for every laugh, every share, everything that you do. You helped build this madness before the world could see. Now you're part of the heartbeat of It's Not Okay TV. 2 months back to back, nobody's taking your throne, the reigning trivia champ.
Milo, Pete's mad at you, man. Pete's mad at you, bro. He called you a motherfucker.
But
that's Afrikaans for mofo.
You see what happens, my brother. I said, Joey, give him a break, right? And then look what he does. Look what he does. The appreciation is not there, my brother.
Man, I'm just trying to tell you, it's probably how his date felt too.
Whoa!
I'm
not gonna stop you right now.
That was uncalled for. That was totally uncalled for, dude. That's just not okay. That's not right. Man, this is the last question. 15 out of 15, unless we have a tie, my brother.
Sitting cool on her own, maybe upper room center, maybe Pete's wagon new, but however you found us, we're damn glad it was you. You bring respect and compassion, you always stand tall, kind to the worthy, no fool for them all. Field hockey fire with the champion's grace, blonde hair, bright laugh, and queen of the tap face. Some people just watch, some people help things grow, some bring the crowd in before the numbers show. You gave us your time right from the start, and that is something we hold close to our hearts. So this one is for Vanny, who helped us find a lane through every joke, every topic, every wild campaign. From Schitz and Giggles we wanted to be clear, we are so very happy that you choose to be here. It's Schumann, not Schumann, I know.
All right. Well, we'll never hear the end of that song unless we have a tie. So let me tell you something. We have got what city is shown in this picture? Man, the answer is Moscow, dude. That's the red square right there, dude.
Yep.
That comes from the red square. I believe the Kremlin is right around there, is it not?
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. Yeah.
The song has a catchy beat. Cena, I agree with you. I like this song a lot. I used to call her Cena, but you don't know, but you know, I mean, tell me that doesn't look like Schumann to you. So I was calling her Wene Schumann, and she's like, "Beth, first of all, it's Vene." Now, Cena, between you and me, we know a W is a W, not a V. So I think she's pulling my yank there. And Schumann versus Schumann. Now, okay, she has a point with the school. Okay, I get that, but I still think who puts a C in before an H with the last name? I mean, it should be Schumann. It just should be. It just doesn't sound right, Schumann, right? So yeah, I was calling her Schumann for a long time, and she corrected me with that too. So apparently, her name is Vene Schumann, and get it right for now on. Okay, I'd appreciate it, my brother. How are we doing with a tie or not a tie?
We are doing excellent.
We excellent, like in the way that we have one, or excellent in the way we do not have one. I
would predict that we do not have one, but I I do have to do a little bit of cleaning up on the last answers. Just
Okay,
to make
okay.
sure.
Okay, do a little cleaning up. Cena, you agree with me? Yes, I would say Schumann. Yes, see. Man, I'm getting to love this girl more and more every time she comes on here. You know what? She's never given me Joeyism. She never has. But at the same time, I think she really does care about Joeyism. You know what I mean? You don't believe me? But I will tell you one thing. I will tell you one thing. I told Vinay tonight that there would be none of this.
None.
None of that. But I'm
But
giving it
there
to
you
her
go.
anyway because she is such an important part of the show.
You're gonna make an effort.
I made an effort. So
What's Joeism? Cena
and it's
asked.
clean. It is because I just wiped it, Vinay. Jesus. I just had to wipe my. You know, you're doing a pre.
You're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute.
You do not appreciate what I go through for you, Vinay. Do you know that? You just don't appreciate. I had to wipe it clean. I actually smell the foot on my toe. It's my toe on my fingers. It's not okay, man. It's not okay. And all of this for what? I bet you never even went to the post office yet to get the shirt that I had to run to go throw out there. Yeah, I bet you she never even picked up her shirt yet. Probably never even contacted. Just wanted the pinky toe. Joey, you can dip your toe in my bath water. I'm super thirsty.
Oh.
What do you mean it's not in South Africa yet, the shirt? Come on, I mailed it out friggin' 4 or 5 weeks ago, for fuck's sake. It's not in South Africa. Man, I'm going to have to get on that. I'm going to have to get on that then. I'm going to have to go down there tomorrow and ask what's going on with it. I mailed that out like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, almost 4 weeks ago. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks before that.
Yeah, it should be there by now.
Man, it should be there by now. I'm going to have to go check into that, see what the deal is with that. Although they did call me. They did call me 3 days before I went into the hospital, after I had already been down there for the shirt was already gone for almost 2 weeks. And they called me 2 or 3 days before I went in the hospital. And that said, oh, we've got some new protocol and I need some information. And they asked for some more information from me. My CNP, my personal identification number. So maybe they didn't mail it out. Maybe they didn't mail it out because of some new rule or new law they had here in Romania. So I'm not going to panic. It should be there by the end of the week. If it's not, then so be it. But that's it. My brother, do we have a tie or do we not have a tie?
No, we do not.
Well, then I am closing down this trivia.
Yes.
I am closing down the trivia. We are getting back to you and me right here. We are closed down with the trivia. Talk to me on what's happening.
Man, I feel bad that we don't have a tie because I was planning on using that war song. But apparently I cannot use it tonight. So, nah. People, make a tie. I want to use the song. So, with that said, we have a clear winner. And the winner is, on tonight's trivia, Sora WDS. Yep.
Sora won.
Sora won with 13 out of 15 answers.
13 out of 15. Man, I don't see, with my memory, I don't know what I'm thinking. To me, when I go through these trivias, right, I'm not paying attention to the scores, right? And I'm going through the music and I'm doing the talking and I'm not paying attention to it. But to me, it didn't seem like anybody ever got anything wrong, except for like maybe 4 or 5 wrong the whole show.
Well, we do have some answers wrong. We do have a couple of them. We have on second place. On second place, we have Benay and only Benay. On second place, we have only Benay with 12 out of 15. And on third place, we have Icebringer and Chaz with 11 out of 15.
Okay, and Ghost Stomper says, I think I missed 1 or 2, and then I got like 2 or 3 wrong.
Ghost Stomper, you missed like 5.
Well, that's what he says. I think I got 2 or 3 wrong. He said he got 1 or 2. He missed 1 or 2. Then he got 2 or 3 wrong. So if he missed the 2 and then got 3, he's missed the 5.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he's right where he said he would be.
yeah.
Man, good try though, man. Good try. So I will make these a little harder the next time around for the pictures, but I just wanted to get it out there, man. I hope you guys all like the picture improvement. I worked really hard at it. I like it. We have another thing here called the trivia thing. A trivia. Let me see. Let me see how hard this is to put up to get going over here. It doesn't seem so hard.
Until you're gonna put that, I'm gonna play my war song.
Play your war song.
That's it. That's my war song.
That's your war song?
That's my war song.
Well, listen, I also built this my brother. I also built this this weekend because I had nothing better to do with myself. So I started doing things, and this one here can play. I can play my video files. I can play. Let me see. I can play different kinds of things, right? But I also did this, guys. Now, as you can see, I'm showing you my control panel and everything here. But normally, what I would do is I would hide this. You know, I would hit the hide button. You're not going to see that. You're only going to see that. And you're going to see this kind of thing. But for now, I'm showing you the control panel, and this is the kind of thing. Well, I gotta collapse it, right? So there.
Yeah.
This is how Romanians live. Just to let you know.
Dude,
If you ever had any doubt,
exaggerating.
I am not. This is what is that in the back of that? And what car is that horse pulling?
It's an All-Seat.
It is a Dacia.
It's a Citroën All-Seat.
or how about this guy with his air condition?
That's a Ford. That's a Ford. That's America 100%.
Or how about this guy? But you know what? You see this Point Pleasant 1 mile Winfield?
Yeah.
This is actually about 10 miles from my house in New Jersey.
Yeah.
This is how they carry shit, man. Or the baby hanging on a fence. What do you think about this guy?
Oh, this could be Romania.
What do you think about? Oh, this is Romania. I mean, I mean, look at this guy. Or this guy. Look at this innovative stuff.
Oh, that's Germany. That's a VW.
I mean, come on.
Man, if you do that in Germany, you go straight to jail. If they catch on the street with that.
Look at this guy's snowplow.
This is
This is inventive stuff, man. You know, how about this guy carrying his cows home, carrying his dinner home?
Man, I saw a horse in a balcony, so on a third floor or something like that. So this does not amaze me.
It doesn't. Look at this guy carrying his refrigerator home. That's genius.
But yeah, but don't push the brakes.
Don't push the brakes, right?
Don't push the brakes.
I mean, that's genius. Or this guy going to McDonald's.
This is only in Romania.
Only in Romania.
Man, you gotta give him credit. He drives a Ferrari.
Man, a 1 horsepower car. How about this for this guy doing the hot dogs? Genius level.
But genius level.
Genius level. Hey, hillbilly, that's for you, bro. That one's for you. Yeah, 2 or 3 or 4, 3 or 4 more. Look at this.
But not bad. Oh, Jesus. He's moving.
He's moving, man. Moving. I mean, that's making the most out of every space you can. Right? These are the Romanian police having a good time. This is Romanian police for you.
Yep. What? They're not allowed to have a barbecue.
Here's a redneck girl for you. She's ready to do some work.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this one. Look at this one. That's gorgeous. Isn't she a beauty? And look, I can even play some music over here. This one's on our site.
Alarm clock screams games at 5:45. Coffee tastes burn, but it still does a trick. Gas tank low and the rent comes fast. Paychecks here.
Yeah. So I mean, look, we got this stuff going on here, man. So yeah, I built this machine up here. Did you see that one? Did you see her? All right, my brother. Say your goodnight. Say what you got to do. I just got to show the people what else we built over here for us.
Well, I want to thank Pete for joining us a little bit tonight. I want to congratulate Sora for winning tonight's trivia. Congratulations to everybody that played. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, having a good time with us. Spread the kindness, spread the love. As we'll see you on our next episode.
And everything my brother said, I agree with 100%. And thank you, Ches, for jumping up here too, man. Do appreciate you, Ches, for jumping up here. Yeah, Ghost Stomper for getting up involved. Bedtime is past. Night. Thanks for joining us, Ghost Stomper. I'll catch you next week. I don't have all this software shit going on in my head. So thank you for having me. Cena says, you know what? Love to have you anytime. Baby Blink. Sorry here, my phone went dead. Baby Blink. Listen, everything my brother said is what I stand by. I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode. We got a little talkative. We got off track a little bit, but you know what? That's how we roll. A little chaos, a little bit of fun, a little bit of information for everybody. I'm Joey Schitz. There's my brother Milo Giggles. And together we make Schitz and Giggles here on It's Not Okay TV. Remember to scan that QR code up top, brings you to our It's Not Okay TV.com, where you get all kinds of stuff, our stories, videos, leaderboards, you name it, music, videos. It's all there. Scan it, share, like, subscribe. But until then, we don't go live until Tuesday again, right? Tuesday for open mic night. That's Tuesday, so. Yes. Until then, so long, farewell. But it's never goodbye, and we'll catch you Tuesday night.